Hello there, the Uneducated Businessman here, and I thought I'd jump on and do a quick video because I just learned something. I was so impressed by it, I just wanted to share it, and it's called the Tesla effect. And when I saw this video, my ears pricked up straight away because I'm a bit obsessed with Tesla. I love the cars, and I love watching how Elon Musk does things and trying to sort of work out why he does things, which is kind of impossible because the guy's on a completely different level. But say what you like about him, he knows how to build businesses and he knows how to create disruptions in business and in anything he does. Really is always coming into something with a new disruptive way of doing things. And I didn't realise what he'd done with Tesla was so incredibly different and so powerful, and it kind of blew my mind. Now, whenever I've started a business, and I've started several, and I own a few at the moment, but I've done what everybody else does. I've come in at a kind of a low level and thought, right, okay, here's my product. I will reduce the price down. I'll do a deal. I'll get it to something that's really affordable, so people will, they won't want to say no, and they'll come and start using me, and then I'll build it up and build it up and build it up as I go along. And that's generally what everyone does. It's no different. You come up with a marketing plan and you send your product out there a little bit cheaper, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I've had businesses that have failed and it hasn't worked, and I've had businesses that have gone on and done pretty well, and it's done okay, but I've never kind of gone to the multi-million pound level. I've always got things up to about £1 million, and that's been my level and I've not cracked more than that, which I'm trying to do as we speak. But anyway, that's another video. With Tesla, it's a Tesla pyramid. Look, there you go, look, pyramid. Getting technical in my advanced YouTube years. Tesla, we all start at the bottom of the pyramid, or most of us start at the bottom of the pyramid with a low entry offer, and we try to go up. Tesla started at the top. He built this little car, this little electric roadster, and he priced it at £250,000. Huge price for a little car, but it was different. It was completely electric, no engine, green, fast, and captured people's imaginations at the top end, wealthy people. And that's what he did. He produced a few of these cars. So he created scarcity, he created value in as much as it was different a value proposition, I should say. It was different to every other car because it was completely electric, and he created a want from, I guess, the more wealthy ones amongst us to have this thing that was so different and pay more for it because it was so rare as well. So he went in with a business model that produced just a few things at a very, very high price and sold. And once he started selling those to very, very wealthy people, then he actually came down the pyramid. So rather than us going up, he come down. And then he produced another car here halfway through the pyramid at about £100,000. So, okay, still very expensive, but it's affordable to more people. And that psychological thing in people's minds and enabled him to sell a lot more cars. And that trigger is, wow, if this car was £250,000 and people were buying it, it must be brilliant. Now it's £100,000, I'm going to buy it. And so lots and lots of people went in on it, and they bought lots and lots of Teslas at £100,000. Still way more than probably the car was worth. If you looked at an alternative car, you probably got a lot more for I don't know, a Porsche or a BMW or something like that than you would of the Tesla. But it had that kudos, it had that still scarce ability, it still wasn't well known, it was still different, it was electric. So people would see these really wealthy guys owning these 250,000 Teslas. Now you can get it for 100,000. I'm in. So he sold a lot more. And then he went down to the bottom of the pyramid. Oh, does that make sense? Yeah. He went down to the real bottom and he produced a car for 30,000, which the majority of people can afford. You know, especially in, you know, UK, America, the Western world, we can afford them. So now it's like, wow, there was this car that was 250, now it's 100, now it's only 30,000, which is still a lot of money compared to an equivalent petrol car, but it's still rare. It's still got that wow factor that all these rich people have had this Tesla. Now I can afford a Tesla. I'm in. So he did it from the top down, where most people do it from the bottom down. I hope I've done a good enough job of explaining that. Very, very different. And now I'm looking at that within my business, and I'm looking at that now. How can I create products that are at the top of the pyramid that I can just sell a few of to a few, maybe my more wealthy clients, and then trickle it down. And the way I'm thinking of doing that is I will sell a product at the top where it's very, I'm going to take my gym for an example, where it's very bespoke, where I can get maybe one-on-one with people, really bring them in, really spend a lot of time working with them to develop them to exactly where they want to go with their health and fitness, and give them everything at a premium price, and then work out a way that I can condense that down to a more affordable model for most of my members where they can do it themselves. So i.e. there's a course, or there's an app, or there's one-to-one, but well, not one-to-one, but there's one-to-one, but within a group session. I hope that makes sense. So there's more people involved in that process, so we can bring the price down. And then there's a way where they can completely do it themselves. There's the book or an ebook or whatever, and you can get what they got up here, but by doing it yourself for a fraction of the price. And maybe that's a way forward, and maybe bringing that Tesla model in to a business will make it stand out. And it's just something that I thought, whoa, in my next business, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll start off, rather than at the lower end, cheap, sell, and build up the pyramid. I'll just go straight to the top of the pyramid. I'll get a premium product at a really high price. I'll sell it to a few people, and I'll work out the nuts and bolts as I go along, and work out how I can make it better for more and reduce the price, and I'll come down the pyramid. Makes sense? I don't know, but let me know what you think. I think it's a really unique and great way to flip and try. And if you don't try things in life, you never know. And I'll be looking at that within my gym, and certainly within the next business I set up, I'll be looking at that as well, and I'll let you know how it goes. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you think that could be a model you could use as well. And as always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down, but please let me know why you don't like it so I can improve. Anyway, I'm the Uneducated Businessman. Over and out.